there we go. Project complete, and they're all working. This is the one I couldn't change the natural gas orifice. That's why it's got a little bigger, and yellower flame. But I won't use that one too much. I could. It works. It's not smoking or anything. So, there you go. Project complete. There's all the burners on low. And they all light with the igniter like they're supposed to. And there we go. Thank you all for watching. Remember, whatever you do in life, make a difference. Let's do a little test for the new stove. Got my percolator out, got the water in it. Let's see if I can still do this like I used to. Now, this holds, I don't know, it's huge. And it takes a while to perk. But we're going to do it on my new gas stove. With the exception, I'm putting my moringa in it. And I'm going to line my basket with a coffee filter. Because I don't want to chew it unless I want to chew it. Okay, got the filter in there now. And no, it's not a perfect fit. But it's a good idea to do this once in a while, just in case SHTF happens. I can heat my kitchen, probably even the whole house with my stove if I have to, which of course is not recommended, but I don't care what they like when I'm trying to stay warm. I'm going to do what I have to. Now, let's get it all loaded up here and get her on the stove. Now I got my 3 scoops of coffee, leveled ones in there, and my little tiny, not even a teaspoon of moringa. I'm going to mix that all up because you have to, because moringa is a really fine powder, and it will make everything overflow if you don't mix it in. So I'm going to get me a spoon and mix that all up, and add my stevia even. And then I'm going to percolate. Got my stevia in there, and my moringa, and you stir it until you don't see any big lumps of green anymore. Yes, moringa adds a different taste to your coffee. Yes, it does. But I use it because of my arthritis. It makes it bearable. So I'll bring you back, and this is all mixed in. Now we put the little screen thingamajigger on there. It don't matter if the paper sticks out a little bit. It just helps to disperse the water. And now we'll go over to the stove. Oh yes, you may notice the clip. I put that on my bag to keep it shut and to keep dust out of it and stuff. So here we go. Okay. Got the fire going and the pot on there. I'll bring you back when it gets to prestidigitating. By the way, this is propane. Just wanted to let you know that. Now what I did is I took the cover off, and I'm going to watch for it to start shooting out of here. And then put the cover back on, because once it starts percolating, this thing gets so hot you can't touch it. So when it starts percolating, you turn the fire way down, because you just want it going bloop, bloop, bloop. You don't want to go like crazy, because it will boil over here, all over the place. Don't ask me how I know that one. Case in point, the burnt stuff in there, that was when I used it, I don't know, probably on the grill or something outside, I can't remember. Oh, Coleman stove, that's what I used it on last time. Yep, during a power failure, that's what this whole thing is for. See, it's on high heat right now. Pardon the dust on the stove. I haven't even cleaned it off yet. That sawdust, sort of, and that from working on it. I really like this so far. I did this because I have an electric range. See? And they don't work so good when there's no power. So this is my backup, because sometimes our power goes off for 7-8 days at a time. It's like you need something as a backup. Oh, that water's getting hot already. It's only been about 5-6 minutes. So it'll be percolating pretty soon. Oh, and you can see particles flying around because I just turned my ceiling fan on, or ceiling light and that. Of course the fan comes on with mine. So, just waiting for the action. Oh yeah, before somebody asks, I'll let you know, I did soap test all the connections to the gas line and all that, so we're good. And this ain't the first time I've done this. So, we're just waiting for the action. Like she's gonna start pretty soon. Doing her magic. If you ever wondered or noticed in any of my videos all the blue enamel stuff I have up on my range top, I do use this. This is my backup coffee maker. Got to have my coffee. Hopefully pretty soon. You can see the fire in there. You can hear it starting to get ready to boil now. I think she's going to start pretty soon. Now you won't see coffee coming up there. You'll see the water shooting out. It won't be coffee until it goes through for a while, and then it'll start turning brown. I see steam. You gotta get ready with the heat too, because you gotta cut it down pretty fast. Mighty close. I wasn't going to do this, but I thought I'd make a video because there's some people, like, from the newer generations that have never done this before. If you make a mess, so what? You keep right on going. You just have to remember to turn the fire way down on low. And then it'll calm down, and then you can adjust it. Turn it back up or turn it a little down, just so you got a slow little blurp, blurp, or maybe blurp, 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 if you don't want it just flying all over the place, because it will. It'll overflow all over your stove. And it makes a mess. And some white stoves get stained up pretty good from it. Here, did you see that? Here it comes. Starting. And now it's starting to get faster, so we'll turn the thing down a little bit. I turned it down to medium. See, there we go. It's really starting now. And that hot water goes down to the grounds underneath and then out into the coffee. Or, into the pot. It drips out of the bottom of the basket. I'm going to cover this now. There we go. She's really going to start going. Then about, maybe 10 minutes. 15 minutes, you let it go. the longer you perk it, the stronger the coffee gets. You hear it? Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little more. You hear that sound? The sound of morning time. And oh man, nothing smells up your house like coffee. Better than an old-fashioned percolator. Oh my goodness. I may even have that a little high. I'll turn it down a little more. Because once she gets going, it'll get going faster. And a lot of your coffee pots like this, when you get used to doing it, you can tell by the smell pretty much when it's where you want it. You can take this off and watch the coffee coming through the spout, because it will turn brown, with the coffee as it gets stronger. But it's not advisable because that water is very hot. If I do it, I usually put a hot pad on there and tip it just enough so I can see in there. I don't take it completely off. Because now you don't want to touch that with bare fingers. Let me tell you, that's hot. Because the water shoots up, comes up, and it hits the top of the pot and goes down. Because the edge of the lid has a flange that fits inside here. And it, curves down so that the water gets reflected back down into the grounds. Don't really take too long, but makes some pretty good coffee. And you don't want to touch that handle without a hot pad either. I don't know if you can hear the sound. That's about the way you want it to sound. Because if you get it going any harder, it will start boiling and bubbling out. Ouch, the pour spout. And don't stick your finger in the steam like I just did. That's smart. It's not very smart, but it does smart. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a minute when I pour me some. Okay, now I think it's probably ready, and it's been perking maybe 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to pour myself some here now, and I gotta put this mitten on, but my hands are way too big for this. I'm gonna put it on as best I can and come right back. Okay, I'm gonna do this the best I can, because I'm right-handed, and trying to, there, I had to, never mind, I had to deal with the kitty there. There. Okay. Now, let it sit there a minute and settle. Calm down in case it's still bubbling inside. Okay, now, hopefully it's calmed down enough. I'm got cream in the cup already. I try not to pour crazy because I don't want the lid to fall off on me. Because they will. I normally hold it on with my other hand, but my other hand is a little busy right now. Here we go. Looks like coffee to me. Yum. Y'all have a great day. Remember, whatever you do in life, make a difference. Bye now. Yeah, I wanted to tell you too, when you make coffee this way, pardon my hair, it's doing its own thing today. Don't bring that coffee to your face right away, because it is way hotter than what your modern coffee machines make the coffee, and you will burn your face off. So, just wanted to tell you that. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye now.